and welcome back to my channel. So today I have another Sims 4 speed build for you, and this one is actually a community lot, which is a little bit different than my usual. I feel like I do a lot of residential homes, but I've honestly had this idea for a really long time. But ever since I saw like that kind of retro 90s looking carpet we got with the pastel pop kit, I was like, this is perfect for like a 90s like roller rink bowling alley kind of thing. So that's basically what inspired this whole build, and I finally was kind of like up to the task of trying to build it. I don't know why, but community lots really actually intimidate me. I think because they tend to be like a little larger, and trying to think about that is a little bit harder than maybe residential lots, at least for me. But I did actually finish this, and I'm actually really excited with the way it turned out. And the lot is actually a nightclub lot. So just for like reference, like a roller rink, like this is an item that we got with the seasons pack, and I thought it'd be really cool to have one like indoors and it'd be like a place for your Sims to go. But like roller rink is not a lot type for the Sims, so I had to pick something else. And I feel like, you know, when you want a community lot, it's sometimes nice to have like a lot of things on the lot, if that makes sense. So your Sims have a lot of things to do. So if you bring the whole family or you bring a bunch of people, like, you know, you can do a lot of stuff there. So that was kind of my goal. So I ended up using it as a nightclub because, first of all, I feel like it's a little general in terms of like the items you need. You don't like, it's not required to have a ton of different items, and you can make it pretty versatile, and it's just like, you know, I don't know, a fun place to go. So this lot actually has a roller rink, it has a karaoke thing, it has like a couple of bars, it has the little arcade machine, it has a bowling lane, it has like, I mean, it has so many things for your Sims to do. We have the bubble blowing machine as well, like dance floors, a DJ, like, so it really is, I think, a really well-rounded lot in terms of being able to do a lot of things here. Like, I feel like you could throw a birthday party here, and honestly, I love the roller rink so much. I think it was just so nice. I ended up doing like a blue and pink color scheme, and it took me a while to figure that out when I was doing the exterior of this build. You can see I'm working on it for a while. I feel like that was the more difficult part of this build for me because I wanted it to have like a bunch of lights. I wanted it to look really cool, you know what I mean? Like kind of giving that just really fun look to it. And so that took me a little while to figure out. I ended up having some like fountains in the front, these big sculptures that I got like out of Debug Live Edit, and they're like sculptures I don't think I've really ever seen before. So I thought that was a whole lot of fun. I included a parking lot here. I actually do it on both sides. Oh, I also included a hot tub. Like there's so much for your Sims to do here, and it is all functional, and it will be up on the Sims 4 gallery. It's not at this very second, however, it should be up by the time this video goes up. So you should be able to find it under my ID, spicensprinkles, all one word, all lowercase, and down in the description if you want to see it written out. And I really am in love with this. Like, I think it turned out so cool. I used the like, oh my goodness, I forgot the name of the pack. You know, I don't think it was Spa Day. I don't think that's the one it came with, but the floor and the walls that like light up, I use that in here too. Like it just looks so cool. And you can also, and I didn't really know this, but you can actually tell the roller rink to have like different like lights and effects and everything, and it looks so cool. And I actually haven't taken screenshots yet. We'll see if I actually end up taking screenshots with Sims in it or not. Like I used to do that a lot, but it is very time consuming, but I think it'd be really cool to see the rink like in action, if that makes sense. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll find out once this is posted what I actually ended up doing, because at this moment I'm just honestly not sure. And I did cut out like several pieces because it just took me so long to kind of figure out this exterior. And also, I have a bit of personal exciting news. So last week was a big week for me. So I actually ended up adopting a dog. So there is now a dog in our community, and I am so excited. Her name is Duchess, and she is a sweet little Yorkie, and I'm so excited. And I've already like posted some pictures on the Discord of her, and like it's been a journey to like, actually like we're still working on, getting used to the house and all that kind of stuff. She's actually 3 years old, so she's not a puppy, but I'm going to keep calling her a puppy, I'm sure, but she is not. But, just getting her used to the house and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of interesting her getting used to also like the birds, since I have 3 of those. But she's actually sitting with me in my office right now. She is such a sweetheart and I love her so much, and it's actually super funny. So so for those of you that have been over on my Twitch channel, I actually like call my community the Candy Kingdom, which obviously it applies to all of you over here on YouTube. I just haven't really mentioned it very much, but we call ourselves the Candy Kingdom. And anybody that has followed me over on Twitch or that has subbed to me over on YouTube, you are part of the Sprinkle Squad. Like that is, you are part of that, and we love to have you here. And I just say it a lot more on my Twitch channel and not so much on YouTube, but maybe I need to start saying that. So if you are subscribed, you're part of the Sprinkle Squad, and if you want to be part of the Sprinkle Squad, be sure to subscribe. It's super easy. You just press the little button. And I just thought it was so funny that her name is actually Duchess and we are the Candy Kingdom. And I just I was like, this is perfect. Like her name, like her given name, that is, it's perfect for this. You know what I mean? It was meant to be. And it was one of those, like, I saw her and I was like, it's her. You know what I mean? I don't know. I felt it. And I was like, we need to get this dog. Like this needs to happen. And I feel like I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I've probably talked about it. I know I've talked about it on my Twitch channel, but like I do have allergies, like, so, which is why I ended up having birds, because I'm actually allergic to basically anything with fur. So we did go with a hypoallergenic dog, which is not, perfectly like allergy free or anything. So my eyes have been a little bit itchy, but I'm thinking once, she's around for a while, my body will kind of get used to her. And I feel like I'm sharing so many personal details, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's fine. I've done this before. So apologies if you like don't care to actually know about any of that stuff, but I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to share with you all. And like I said, I've already posted pictures. I will be showing her off on stream tonight too, so if you want to come and swing by and say hello, we'd love to have you. The link is in the description down below. And I don't know, I feel like I've been talking about my dog for a while, so I apologize. I will move on and actually talk about the build. But anyways, you can see I'm using just a bunch of those like glowing columns and just all of the fun pieces. I just really wanted this to be a really fun, entertaining place to be. And like I said, almost being able to have like birthday parties here and that kind of thing. And we end up putting the bathrooms over here on the first floor. And funny, I actually decorate the whole first floor, neglecting the fact that I needed stairs to get to the second floor. I don't know why I do that all the time. Maybe I need to do more like, what am I trying to say? Maybe I need to do more like multi-storied buildings, because I feel like maybe I don't do them often enough, so I always forget that I need stairs. Your Sims actually need to be able to get to the next floor. But anyways, we do fit those in and it all works out really nicely, but I just thought it was so funny. And of course, the roller rink, I did the like bathroom space to be the same width as the roller rink, but like it's not an even number of tiles, so one of the bathrooms is a little bit smaller than the other. And I don't know, like I don't even know why I ended up making it 2. I guess maybe I'm just used to that being the standard, but you don't really need to. Honestly, you could probably just knock down that wall. Like, there's no point in that. So, anyways, but totally, like, random, but I ended up putting 2, so there it is. And obviously, if you want to download it and change it, you're more than welcome to do so. And I actually ended up using several items from the bowling pack, because I felt like that worked really well with this, like, pastel pop kind of stuff, and there's really bright colors. And I just thought it was so much fun. Like, it really, like, I don't know, it was fun to make. It took me a little while, but it was really fun. I ended up putting like mirrors and glowing stuff all over the place, and this does actually look really cool when you're playing with it with your Sims, because I have play tested it already and it all works. I can't remember if I've already said that, but it has been play tested. I just didn't feel like taking screenshots at the time. So I still need to do that. So between now and it being posted, I'm going to be taking some screenshots and posting it on the gallery. And I hope you have a lot of fun with this lot. I just I don't know, I just wanted to be a fun place for your Sims to go. And like I've said before, I feel like that's kind of the difficult part with community lots, is being able to use it for, you know, a bunch of different Sims. Like if you have a whole household, being able to take them places and them all having something to do. Now, I did not include like kids stuff necessarily, although, I mean, I'm pretty sure kids can use the roller rink and they can use the bowling alley as well. I'm pretty sure. I hope so. But anyways, just adding in like just a bunch of stuff for your Sims to do. And like still not figuring out that, gee, I don't know, I need to have stairs. Oh, and I also put in some vending machines upstairs so your Sims can get some like snacks and things like that. Of course, they can also do that from the bar. But anyway, so your Sims have plenty of places to like get something to eat, so your Sims can actually like hang out here for a while, because that was also my concern. And I had originally thought maybe I'd make this a cafe or maybe a park or something like that, but this just seemed like the most fitting. And I did use that really cool new like flooring that we got with the horse ranch pack that looks like constellations, like the sky. I used that on the ceiling and it looks so cool in here. Like honestly, I really wish I could go here myself. Like I feel like I definitely would. It would be a whole lot of fun. And I end up actually like shrinking the hole that's there so that there's actually room for, I think I ended up shrinking it, but so there's more room for the bigger dance floors that I believe I swapped them out. So we do have 2 of them, and your Sims do use both of them, at least for my play testing. And although I have 2 bars in here, but it seems like only like 1 bartender shows up, so I'm thinking maybe you could hire another one or take it out if you'd like to just have more seating here. But I think it still looks really cool to have both bars downstairs. And we end up just kind of adding in a bunch of just stuff up here, and I try to not make it like super cluttered, and I think maybe that's also why like community lots are really hard for me, because I love cluttering items. Like that is something I naturally do and really enjoy doing, so not doing it is difficult. And I feel like community lots tend to not be super cluttered, if that makes sense. Like I'm sure there are some, like if you did an antique store, like that kind of thing, there'd be a lot of items, but other than that, I feel like most of the time, like they're not going to be really cluttered. So maybe that's kind of the difficulty that I have. And I ended up using those curtains kind of all over the place, and those are the ones from the wedding pack, and I just thought they looked really cool in here. And just reusing a lot of the lights. I figured they would have a lot of the lights like repeated, since this is like a community lot. And I don't know why it was so difficult for me to get those like those windows even on the back. So luckily I thought about actually like turning the build around to be able to see it, which I thought was really funny. And right now I think the bowling alley is sticking out the back a little bit, but I end up like kind of squishing it back into the build, so no worries, it's not like sticking out or anything. But your Sims can use it. It looks a little close, but your Sims are able to utilize that space, and I just feel like this would be a really cool place to go. And I mean, let me know if you decide you're going to use it, and also of course let me know if you have any ideas that you want to see me try. Like I like writing all of those down, and I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'll be doing some more interesting builds. Not that my builds aren't interesting, but I don't know, maybe different than just residential. We'll see how I feel. You know what I mean? Like I said, I feel like I have to have a lot of energy and like creative juices flowing in order to do community lots. At least for me, I just like need that. So we'll see, I guess. I honestly don't know what my next build is going to be, and I feel like I've been spending more time on my builds, so hopefully, you are enjoying those. I haven't been posting quite as much lately. I've been trying to also intersperse some shorts in there, so make sure your notifications are on so you can get notified about those as well. Although I feel like the YouTube algorithm just kind of, I don't know, sometimes tells you stuff's posted and sometimes not. Like sometimes I don't even get told about like the fact that I posted a short, which I think is kind of funny. But anyways, so just make sure your notifications are on and all of that kind of good stuff. And then like I said, just adding all of the lights, and I figured those like hanging lights, they look so cool, like from like that first person kind of perspective if you're going through your lots. And then I end up actually using the like see-through dance floor like on this little balcony area, so like if you walk in to the nightclub, you can actually see up into the balcony, which again, listen, like I feel like realistically not a great idea, right? Like, but you know what, it's The Sims and it looks really cool, so I did it anyway, so we don't have to like worry about that. But like it was so funny because I was like, oh, I could put like a dance floor on the other side as well, so it's symmetric on the second floor. But then I realized if I did that that the dance floors would be over the bathrooms, and I was like, okay, like even for The Sims I feel like that's a bit much, so I'm not gonna do that. But I don't know, I feel like it's still weird to have a see-through floor like that, but we're just not gonna worry about it. And I just kind of end up making like a small little seating area over here, since we didn't really need more parking or anything like that. And then of course the fountains I think look really cool over there by the sculptures as well. I don't even remember where those are from, but I just thought it looked really cool and matched the lot that we have here. And of course just having the necessary dumpster out back. But if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I hope you have a really sweet day. Bye, everybody.
A little nonsense is what I need. Now if you wanna get the best of me, got you smiling, that's for sure.